Hi, I'm Haoyu Tony Chen. I'm a Chinese international student in RPI. So today, I will introduce my story to RPI. When I was 7 years old, I was in primary school. It was the first time for me to receive academic education, so I'm looking forward to studying life in schools. When I was 12 years old, I was in middle school. I recognized to make new friends, and it built the basic for my college life to join the club to enlarge my social circle. When I was 16 years old, I was in high school. It was a time for me to prepare the resources for application to colleges, and also I need to discover my personal interests. So finally, I found that my personal interests were computer science and volleyball. Primary school, middle school, high school are belonging to new old life. So the new life of college life in RPI is facing to me. Before entering RPI, I joined a program called CEPRIS. CEPRIS has two courses. One is speech communication, another one is academic English communication. And for the speech communication, the first speech is asking class members to do show what you know. That all class members need to introduce their personal experience, and this was the starting point of doing formal speech. Second speech was a group presentation, and our group chose a company called Jaren, which was a company that combined artificial intelligence with cosmetics. And all class members knew how to work with group members and know how to negotiate with group members. And third speech is a persuasive speech. It was a new type of speech for every class member. So after finishing the third speech, all of the class members know how to evaluate the product objectively. During the CEPRIS program, I met some challenges. It was hard for me to understand native English speakers saying. It was hard for me to meet the requirements of courseworks. Also, it was hard for me to adjust the bad habits, because during the speech, I was rushed all the time, and it will distract the audience a lot, and it will show I'm not a professional speaker. But at the end of CEPRIS program, I deal with most of those problems. During the CEPRIS program, I have many meaningful experiences. One is class registration, another is Great Escape. This is the final schedule of my 4 semesters courses, and I spent a lot of time discussing with professors, discussing with teaching assistants, discussing with learning assistants. As for the Great Escape, my 4 friends and I built a group called Leisure Group. That means we just do the easy work rather than some dangerous work like roller coaster. But finally, one of my friends persuaded me that we can take the easiest roller coaster. And it was not only the decision that helped me to overcome the physical limitation, but also a decision to overcome the psychological limitation. So I believed in the future I will be more brave to deal with the difficulties and can face to them smoothly. And some skills I obtained during the CEPRIS program. One is learn to do research. Another one is learning to use APA format of citation. This is the official website of library. There is a button of database, and you click it and then turn to A to Z databases website. And there are many choices like full text and peer review that students can own their wonderful resources for their essay, for their research. Another skills that I obtained is learn to use APA format of citation. In college life, there are many formats of citation. MLA, IEEE, Chicago, Stanford, and APA. So learning to use APA format of citation is really helpful for my future college writing and future life. So I have several future expectations for my college life. I need to make more new friends, not limited to separate program. Because I can enlarge my social circle, I can get more information, and I can make a study group to improve my study efficiency with some new friends. Second, I need to join some clubs. In high school, as I said, I'm a good player in volleyball game, so I will join the volleyball clubs, but also I will join more clubs to further find my personal interest. Third, I will study harder in college life because the college life is totally different from high school life. In college life, students are required to do many research and many essays, so I need to study harder. So that's all my story to RPI. Thanks for listening.